Proper Context Media, we back. Battle rap is about narratives and context. We are here to remove the narrative and bring battle rap at least in dialogue to its proper context. It's your boy Musa 74 with.
So shit, the man, you already know.
All right, before we get into it, like and subscribe to the
Please.
channel.
Follow hit me. That like, hit the comments, all that good shit, y'all.
Follow me, Real Musa 714 on Twitter. Follow him on Twitter.
So-called there. Twitter as well as Instagram, y'all.
All right, we ain't been here in a minute. It's been a little bit. We can't get to the root. Ain't no need to cater to the branches though. So there's a lot of things that going on in battle rap. Let's play a little catch up. Yeah. I might call catch up. Just a little, we're gonna breeze through.
Let's play this game. Let's play this game.
Oh, we're gonna breeze through a couple topics. First off, RB had an event.
Shout out RB. Great event this weekend. Great event.
Shout out RB. They had a straight 2 and 3. They had some good, they had some crazy matchups on them. They had Reed Dollars versus A-War. I heard it was a dope battle.
I heard that was a ball first.
They had 40 Cal versus
Mac Myra and E-Ness.
Mac Myra E-Ness, I heard was crazy. Red didn't show up for Active. That's kind of crazy. Like, Active kind of upset about that. Active kind of upset about that.
I feel like a lot of niggas sleep on Active, bro. To be honest with you.
I feel like a lot of niggas just be scared of him. They think he going because he really started that pocket tap.
Nah, I know. He really out here. He really out here, like for real. He in the trenches.
So, and I don't know what happened over at Safe. I don't know, but I just know that Active ain't with it. That's all I know. It was a couple.
I'm gonna chuck it up and hopefully.
I just wanted to give some acknowledgement to RB. They're doing a lot of good things. They're putting together a lot of good cards. I don't feel like ARP gets enough credit. I feel like once these battles drop, I feel like ARP needs his own blog. I'm gonna show him some respect to not, just come into this URL blog or this known blog. So I just want to acknowledge him that we see what he's doing. But I do want to address this nigga Jay Mills. What the fuck?
Jay Mills tripping in the basement.
Yo, this nigga scared, mad because he ain't on the card. Talking about he leaving the basement. He going to the attic.
Right with Adam.
Bro, you been in the basement. He's been in the basement since he returned.
Shout out to K-Sean because K-Sean buried him in the basement.
He should have been left. Who is this nigga? Why do you think that?
Hey yo, Adam,
why you feel like you can just come back and you stink the motherfucking stage up? I'm talking about you ain't won a battle since you've been back, sir. Talking about you see what I did to Big K and Jay minute. Boy, you lost both.
You lost both.
Like, come on, boy.
You came in last place. You came in last place, boy.
You getting participation trophies anyway.
That's crazy.
And wonder why you ain't invited back to the race. Like, come on. Showing up in last place and you mad talking about you getting out the basement. The basement.
Your participation trophy is crazy.
For real, that's all they
getting. That moving forward. We gotta start quoting now. You gotta make that
our shit. You mad because nigga ain't call you back. Now you done fucked it up. Because URL don't want you. They wasn't beating down your door to try to come over there.
Nah, URL was
not at all.
They're not gonna fuck with Jay Mills. They're not gonna make no business with him because you know how
you probably the worst nigga on RBE for real. Like Woody will wash you over there. A couple of them 1SK niggas will wash you over there. Like you ain't even a legend in them. You ain't even a legend in them. Because you ain't did nothing in the NBA. You couldn't even make it there. You was getting skunked in the G League. No, hey, no disrespect.
Yo, Musa, hold up. Respectfully, hold up. I'm from New York. Jay Mills isn't a legend to me.
Like I'm saying, so why he calling them the basement?
I don't know.
Like URL, like any of us is gonna want to see that nigga on Cafe.
What I said last time, the bottom line of the URL.
Like, we don't want to see you for
I'm gonna put it.
You gotta pay me.
Put it this way, Dre Dennis will 30 that man. Dre Dennis will 30 that man.
Dre Dennis fire, of course he would. I
Ray
will
Dennis was
smoke Jay
dirty,
Mills.
J Mills.
Facts. Sign me up for one Midnight Man and sign me and Jay Mills up for one round. I bet I smoke it coming.
I got 2,000 on the floor.
That's a fact, bro. All that stupid ass talking about the basement. Boy, listen.
2,000 on the floor, no Sue Surf,
You
you
get
heard?
killed by a blogger and this boy, stop it. What's wrong with you?
I don't know what's wrong.
I ain't even trying to speak.
He's
I
too
ain't even trying
gassed,
to
man.
go on that because man, that shit is weird. Like you need to show ARP a little more respect. You need to humble yourself because nobody was checking for you in the first place. Nobody even cared if you came back to battle rap in the first place. We didn't care about you. We is not burning down the door going to say, hey man, Jay Mills. I hope Jay Mills is on the next card. I want to buy some tickets to see Jay Mills. Fuck no.
Talk about it. Put it in proper
Sit your dumb
context,
ass
my
down
brother.
and be humble and be grateful that a motherfucker even look. That a motherfucker even extended any type of money to hear your bum ass rap. And I don't mean that, but you trash, bro. Like stop. Like that shit.
Yo, listen, man.
Wow, like these niggas is crazy.
I do agree with you where I feel like he has no respect for ARP, considering that ARP did bring him back to the
No
culture.
respect for ARP.
I even wholeheartedly agree with you even more with the fact that you even said that no one was knocking Jay Mills' door for him to come back. His music is, respectfully, is not popping. It's not in the airwaves. It's not in the radios right now. And Jay Mills really, like you said, nobody was looking for him.
Well,
He had that comeback that I'm gonna come back and battle K-Shine energy, and of course when people come back to the culture, we always got that energy for them. But he showed up and K-Shine smoked him, bro. Like,
yo, I remember I seen a nigga get stomped like underneath the car, like niggas stomped him underneath the car. That's what happened when Jay Mills came back. Y'all stomped that nigga underneath the car, bro.
That nigga slid under the car.
What is he doing? You got stomped all underneath the car. You don't, bro. Cut it out, bro. Ain't nobody give a fuck if you ever rap again. Facts. We're gonna move on because he's like that shit is dumb. But listen, another topic. I don't want to spend too much. I don't want to spend too much time on this next one. We're gonna breeze through this one because I got low feelings on this one. Nunu is at war with the fans. Nunu said that battle rappers shouldn't be in the spaces with the fans. And Nunu said that that battle rappers are too accessible to the fans and that Twitter spaces are ruining battle rap. I've seen this tweet a couple times for people. So let me say this.
What else, brother?
Let me say this about this.
What else, brother? Go ahead, keep going.
Out, Nunu.
Take the ISO, matter of fact. I'll clear the court.
I might.
Nah, I'm gonna set the pick. I'm gonna set the pick right quick. Set the pick. I'm gonna set the pick. Go ahead, take the ISO. Clear the court, y'all.
Check this out. No, because I think I'm lagging on this shit. But either way, I'm gonna say it any motherfucking way.
You straight. Trust me, brother.
I'm gonna say this, Nunu. Hey, yo, these same spaces that you're talking about and all this stuff. First of all, you went on the spaces to talk your message about the spaces. That's one. That's weird. In the midst of you talking about the fans and saying this and that about the fans, you tell the fans to shout Nunu expressions. I'll be damned. Secondly, many of people have made plenty of money in these spaces. I bought a hoodie straight from She Happens in the space. Bought a t-shirt.
Shout out Thumbles.
Shout out them. Shout out Choke. Shout out Earn Your Medal. I bought a lot of stuff from people in space. People have made money in the spaces. Midnight Madness started from the spaces. People have been paid off the space. The spaces is just like real life. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, you don't. Like it's just like you apply the same principles in real life. If you meet somebody, I don't know, you get in a room that you don't fuck with people in there, you don't go in there. Or you don't talk in there. It's not rocket science, and it ain't everybody, it ain't everybody that, the space is just, no, the space is what you make it. Just like if somebody saying social media ruin relationships. No, nigga, you ruin relationships by looking for bitches on social media or looking for niggas on social media. Whatever y'all doing on social media. So listen.
That was a dime for you niggas.
This people have used this as a conduit to good, just as some people are using a conduit to evil, just like everything else in life. Because Twitter Spaces is nothing but caffeine chat. When we go to caffeine chat and type what we typing, it's just this in oral form. That's it. It's just the fact of the matter is that okay, I know you're URL, but hey yo, stop. You think you gonna compare it to? Think you gonna compare the people? You gonna compare the battle rappers to Jay Z and Beyonce? Let's make a comparison for you. Let's make a comparison for you. Because only comparison I can say is the ESPN and the NBA. They have women on there broadcasting, hosting and stuff like that. How would it look for Malika Andrews to tell the NBA players anything to do? How would it look like Kimberly Martin telling NBA players or Molly Cam telling NBA players anything to do? Play your motherfucking position and mind your fucking business. These battle rappers is in these spaces making money. These battle rappers is posting they albums. They in there
Merch.
posting. They getting money. They getting revenue streams from the album because they posting it. You gotta post that shit every day. True.
Merch, walkthroughs, performances,
These people is getting. Come on, bro. They promoing. Now listen, when you already got a battle or someone on, y'all use the spaces to promote. You use the spaces to put your message out, so you know the spaces are effective. So you need to stop playing. And I'll be damned. None of these platforms that these women are doing anywhere else would dare tell the talent what they do because they're the talent. And on top of that, the culture is made up 90% of the fans. The fans are 90% of the culture.
Talk about it,
10% is league owners, battle rappers, media. The culture is 90% is made of 90% of fans.
90% fans.
You've offended 90% of the culture. The fans gonna be what they want, and the battlers are gonna go wherever the fans are because the fans are the ones who pay the money. The fans are the ones who pay the money. You ain't buying their merch. You ain't promoting their merch on your show. I don't see you say nothing about shop, go buy trophy. I don't see you say nothing except for Slick Walk and Sue Surf and Shop New Expression. That little Kmart, that little dollar Kmart kit that you be trying to sell to niggas on there. Like, come on, bro. Ain't nobody like, listen, these battle rappers is in the spaces making money. If you don't like it, don't tune the fuck in. But you ain't about to be telling people not to go in here, not to go in there. Who the fuck you think you is? You ain't even that important to begin with. All right, now it was crazy that I love y'all be the one in the caffeine chat taking up for you, dumbass, because they be on there flaming you, talking about you buying wigs with bangs and stuff. Listen, I'm just telling you, I'm just keeping it real. And I love Nunu, but this was out of pocket. Like them fans coming to buy that thing. Talking about people standing on stage. You ain't gonna be standing next to Smack if you was in the spaces. Them people paid their money. Them people paid their money.
What if that person paid? And two, exclusively too, what you don't know if that person paid extra to be VIP or be on stage.
This is what I'm saying, yo. It sounds real stereotypish, and also like battle rap is already a sport dominated by the minorities. Why would you try to come in further? Segregated all. We're a community that's basically 90.
I see what you're saying. Separate the fans.
We're 95% minority. Why would you try to segregate it at all? Why would you try to further distance it from what it is? Listen, you need to get on board. Listen, if Spaces is a place to monetize stuff, so is it. It's just because I'm within the Spaces and you see me on stage. No, I paid my money. So you telling me that I'm not the person who hasn't been on Spaces in tune with battle rap, following battle rap and all that, had their money's better than mine because I be in the Spaces, listening to battle rappers, talking to battle rappers. What, they more of a fan than I am? I don't feel like neither one of us is more fans. You pay your money, you get on stage. Period. Don't try to make me go and drink at the Blacks Only water fountain because I'm black. Or don't make me try to go and sit in the crowd because I'm a Twitter Space fan. Which I'm not. I'm a real fan. I pay my money. I go. I do what I do. I'm a real fan.
Supporter.
Twitter Spaces people are real fans too. So you can't say, "Oh, you're a Twitter Space fan," so you got to be in the audience. They sound a lot like you black go drink out that water fountain. You need to stop it. And yeah, you can say that, you blowing it up or whatever. But I don't care what you say. A thing is only known by its opposite.
I don't think you're blowing it up at all. I agree with you.
And I feel like you need to humble yourself. You need to calm down. Like at the end of the day, you did all of that and then ask the fans to shop that Kmart dollar store fucking teeth white again. I don't care because my teeth are already white. And I had already bought one for my wife and that shit ass. But go ahead, what you about to say?
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Don't worry about it, brother. Listen. I felt bad. Yo, the one, ISO, play the call for Musa right quick. It's about to go crazy. About to drop 20. listen, with all that
I
being
don't like
said,
that shit. That shit is crazy. Like, I mean, you can't tell me
nah,
I ain't there because I'm in the spaces, or why you got animosity because I'm in the spaces. And the same people from spaces is most of the ones that pay that $500 to get on stage. I see Moni, the boss, Henny, a lot of people from spaces up there. I ain't seen none of your caffeine fans say that they was up there on stage, but I seen a lot of them niggas in Twitter say I was on stage.
let's keep it more in proper context. Let's put it in proper context. I ain't seen none of the niggas in her Insta. Musa, I ain't seen none of the niggas that support her on Instagram up there on stage. I ain't seen none of the niggas that be in her Instagram that she brought up. Twitter Spaces have brought up, like you just said, the boys, Henny Man, even that whole situation with Greedy Gotti. It brought up the EFM Spaces where battle rappers did coming up, they create a thing. Like, come on, bro. Like, the power of the spaces is no different from the power of Instagram. When Sue Surf goes on Instagram and he has over 1,000 people watching him. When people go on spaces and have a live face-off, that creates energy for the battle. That whole Stumbles and Snake Eyes energy was created, half of it off the spaces. But these niggas was going crazy on there. The whole Midnight Madness beginning, how hype. People got tattoos off Midnight Madness.
Off the
you think someone would have off the spaces, off the energy,
tell you this,
off of how much people, and like I said, they're not fans, they're supporters at this point because Susefio said, yo, you get a tattoo, I'll fly you out personally to the fucking the Midnight Madness. And fans turn into supporters at that point. When you mark something on your body, when you start spending money on a platform, like I said, you are now a supporter. And a lot of us pay for this app. A lot of us go out and fly out to events back and forth and we be in the crowd, or whether we be on stage or in the crowd, you're there to support it. You're there to wholeheartedly support somebody. For you to say, yo, battle rappers should not be touching down with the fans is crazy. And let's put it even more proper context. You said let's compare them to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Respectfully, no one in battle rap is making Jay-Z and Beyonce money. No one in battle rap can invest into Picasso. Hold on. No. Let's talk about it. Because my stepfather's favorite rapper in the world was Jay-Z. Jay-Z talks about investing into pick. No, listen, I can't fuck with Jay-Z. I don't get it. I can't relate to that overly rich mentality. I can't relate to investing into Picasso. I can't relate to that. Can you relate to that, Musa?
No, but I relate to coming from the struggle, his early drug dealing days until where he came out.
That's cool. But that's not where he is at right now at 444. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about we putting things in proper context.
We grew up with him. We grew up with him. We grew up from just now. Being in the streets to now being a businessman. Like, you know,
you're right.
That's why I'm
1,000% right. You're 1,000% right. But I came a long way from the Black Album. I came a long way from Reasonable Doubt. It's not them days no more.
That's a fact.
It's not them days no more. It's 444 where he talking about
you get on
multi-million-dollar deals. You're putting it in the proper context, my brother. He's talking about doing these investments for the future of his daughter. If we put these in proper context, no one in battle rap can do that. No one in battle rap has that leisure. Even Sue Surf, our biggest fucking star, has no leisure to be able to invest into a $50 million painting to an investment for his daughter.
Let me ask you this.
That's ridiculous.
Let me ask you this real quick.
Go ahead.
If you're a battle rapper, right, and you're let's just say not even a battle rapper. So
hypothetically, yeah.
So okay, if you drop an album, you're a battle rapper, you drop an album, but you're in the spaces every single day, right? Now I'm a battle rapper and I drop an album, but I'm not. And I always talk about Twitter fans and Twitter spaces and this and that. But you're in the space with your fans. Who's more likely to get more people to buy the album right then? Because you're in the Twitter spaces with 1,000 people every day, and those fans feel like they know you. Those fans feel like they're in there with you. They only take Twitter spaces to see if you're on there, and when you're on there, they go in there. So listen, you drop the album, you got all of them right there. You got more people that's buying your album off the dribble. You can drop it in the spaces if you want to, and all of them are buying.
This example, I'll put it in. I'll put it in better context. Hypothetically speaking, if Big K dropped the album and Sue Surf dropped the album, Sue Surf is getting way more plays off the spaces alone than Big K's personality blocking everybody around.
Because that's Big K. Stop, because he's Sue Surf. That was a bad example.
Nah, I'm listen. I know people are gonna run. People in the comments are gonna run. Whoa, saying that's a crazy comparison. Sue Surf is way bigger than Big K. I'm not comparing their stardom. I'm comparing the work and their personality. Sue Surf puts in the work in the spaces to promote his fucking album. Big K is gonna block you every fucking chance. Anything you say about it. That's what I'm talking about. And it falls in perfect line with your hypothetical situation. A battle rapper that does not interact with the fans in any way, shape, or form drops an album compared to the battle rapper that interacts with the fans on Instagram and Twitter Spaces all day. Whether it's all day, whatever the fuck you call it.
Yo, you know, I click E-Heart stream every time she posted in the space in the morning with her waking baby.
Exactly, in the morning. Yeah,
I click that bitch. Because every time I click that bitch, well, imagine how many other people come into space and click that bitch. You telling me she ain't getting paid out there? Yo, she ain't earning no type of revenue or whatever? Her album making no streaming revenue or nothing? Come on, man.
When she dropped that Shotgun Shook this, people were in her spaces asking her to drop an album.
Bro, we played it 20 times in our space.
Facts. That shit was hard, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
So
we tagging people with their merch. We put it in the spaces. We telling people to buy, go shop. Listen, Cola started a whole fucking fashion line from the space. Come on, Earn Your Medals is flourishing. Is really doing good. Probably doing better than a lot of you niggas shits from the spaces. Midnight Madness City sold out from the spaces. Like
now they're limited edition because they don't even make them anymore. So if you have them, it's a limited edition now.
That one. Shout out to you. You know I buy everything.
I know you be on it. You be on it. I'm more skeptical about it. I need to see the cloth, how much the material, what we working with here. You
I buy everything.
I like quality. But that's what I just want to stop when you go from a fan to a supporter.
But even then, I'm media, but still, I'm a fan. But I felt some type of way with her talking like that. Like, I go in these spaces and I talk to people. Like, every single time you got something to say, it's always negative unless it's about, like, come on, man, unless it's about whatever, bro. Like, listen, as soon as they say something about True Foe,
listen,
he ain't this, he ain't that. Cool. And I actually let it go. And actually
that whole True Foe. That whole narrative she tried to spin that True Foe is not a star.
She's just always saying crazy, bro. Always saying something.
It's crazy for her to have the platform that she has to even spin
if you're not here to support these young men, what are you doing? Because the fans are the ones supporting it. The fans are the ones supporting it. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get how you attack the people who's spending revenue to come and see these rappers, and then you tell these rappers don't interact with these people, but these are people that's coming to see them. Like this, you know how many times
these are people standing outside and you know how many times, hours, respectfully.
You know how many times Craig Hodges and Scottie Pippen came to my school? Came to Coleman Elementary or Washington Elementary when I was in Harvard. I met B.J. Armstrong, Horace Grant, Michael Jordan. Listen, I'm from Chicago and I grew up in the time where the Bulls was winning the championship. Every time Scottie Pippen and B.J. Armstrong and all of them came to the school or held free games in the park, free signings. Free this and free that, coming to interact with
makes you a bigger supporter. I'm gonna put these in proper context. I'll say the only battle rapper I've ever met in real life was Gems, believe it or not. I went into a train station coming out of work. I go down the stairs. I see Gems standing there with two other people. And I promise you, the man was drunk as fuck, bro. The nigga was gone, bro. I pulled up on him, pulled out my hand. He shook my hand without knowing me. And I told him, yo, Gems, keep battle rapping, and I love your blog, sir.
That's fire.
And I kept him moving. You know what he said to me? I thank you, and I appreciate the support.
That's fire.
And I kept him moving. Man was drunk off his ass. He probably will never remember me. But I will never forget that.
But you'll never forget that experience.
Exactly. If I would have put my hand out, and he would have looked at me smug and said, yo, who the fuck are you? that whole experience with me as the supporter and a fan would now fly out the fucking window with him.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you another story. Yo, my parents was going on vacation. My mom and daddy was about to go somewhere. We walking through the airport.
Mm-hmm.
This is no joke, 1993. Chicago Bulls is playing the Phoenix Suns. We walking through the airport, and the Phoenix Suns, the whole team is in the airport. Charles, I look over there, I see Charles Barkley and all of them.
Barkley, that's
We
crazy,
see Charles Barkley,
bro.
Kevin Johnson, Mark
I'd have
West.
been geeking.
We go over there. They allow us in there because it's me and my little brother and my mom and my daddy. Listen, we go over there. Charles Barkley started talking shit, talking about why you ain't in school. Boy, it's summertime.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That would have humbled the shit out of me, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, they signed.
I
had a book just like this. They signed it, bro. Every single last one of them. Charles Barkley signed my back. Kevin Johnson. Back then, Kevin Johnson and Tim Hardaway were my favorite point guards. Kevin Johnson signed my basketball, all of that. And they humble me because it's like, yo, they really care about their fans. So it's same with battle rap. These battle rappers care about their Tsu Surf care about his fans because it's them is the fans that as soon as he drop a tape, they're gonna go listen to it. When he drop that shit on Twitter, when he go into spaces and say, hey, let's get this freestyle to 200,000, this at 100,000. Guess what we gonna do? We in the space with him.
Yo, he did that. He technically did
that all the time.
What's that
Unbothered.
freestyle he dropped?
Unbothered.
Yeah, he did that with that.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yo,
when Easy was in the
example of that.
Y'all go watch Bel Air. All of that. Like these, you interacting with these fans, like even you interacting with these fans, they feel like, y'all got a connection, even with your fans on caffeine. Like you got fans, people got fans on caffeine that when you drop that shit, DNA, when he drop his album, they buying it live from caffeine because they got that connection. Why is that different from Twitter Space?
Yo, listen, K-Shine built like that. The moment that shit dropped, nigga, that shit was on spin for like a whole year, bro. You know how many niggas I put on to K-Shine built like that, and niggas never heard of K-Shine? And I'm like, okay, you never heard of this nigga?
Even if you're not on Twitter Space, it's cool. Like it ain't nobody saying nothing that nobody got to be on Twitter Space. But why are you hating on the people for whatever they doing and however they moving? You move how you move.
At the end of the day,
because as soon as somebody say something about you gonna say, mind your business. Why you worry about me? The fuck is you worried about them for? If they the ones that's getting their money from the spaces, it's not dampening the product. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not hurting the product. I mean, it's not hindering anything that's coming out of it. They ain't getting up there, choking or whatever because they're in the spaces.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, they interacting with the fans, they telling them what they, what they feel, how they feel about you.
Yeah. Musa,
you get in the spaces just to talk about the spaces, bro. That shit is weird.
Listen, let's water the roots real quick, Musa. I don't know if you've seen that video going around on Instagram that's going viral. Dougie B hugging those two kids and those two kids crying because they met their favorite rap artist. That's him interacting with fans. My interaction with Jim, your interaction with Charles Barkley, people's interaction with their own favorite battle rappers. With that being said, if people did not if Tsu Surf did not have the interaction he has with his fucking fans, that whole Quilly situation is looking completely different for him. You know how many people were up there defending Tsu Surf for that? You know how many fans support Tsu Surf no matter what he does? Because they are supporters at one point. They had that interaction. They feel personal to him. Fuck Tsu Surf, Goods, DNA, Charlie Clips, Mook, Loaded Lux. These are niggas you could go into Harlem and meet yourself. I live in New York. I could go out to Harlem and try and bump into them if I really wanted to. And if I bumped into Head Ice in Harlem, yo, what's good, Wolf? Wolf Love. Oh, gee, what you doing out here, homie? Where you from? It's all love. But Nunu's perspective is, fuck the fans.
Don't
interact with them.
Yo, a lot of us don't.
Them. Create a wall and a barrier. That doesn't make any sense. How are you profiting yourself?
I'm gonna keep it real, Nunu. A lot of us fans don't give a fuck about y'all enough. More as much as y'all think we do. Yeah, we love battle rap and all that, and we come in, we pay our money the same way we would do for our favorite NBA team or whatever, our favorite players or whatever. But it's no more than that. Like, I don't know what you think, some type of weird attachment this is or whatever. A lot of these fans is just fans. It's the same way as the fans of the NBA players. And the NBA players, they shit. I was just in the space with Richard Jefferson and Kendrick Perkins, and they was bringing fans up talking to them. These people are on ESPN all the time. Jay-Z and Alicia Keys got a space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, yo, wherever it is, that's a place that's a marketing tool that you can use as a marketable tool, or you know, you yourself is if you got the gift of gab, it can sell yourself to the fans and bring new fans, which will bring you more revenue for your merch and everything else. Why would you not use it? Why would you tell somebody to hinder their, you know, the place where they can gather fans, the place where they can gather money, the place where monetary value can be made, anything of monetary value can be sold. What are you talking about?
Talk about it.
She's crazy.
The best marketing is word of mouth, and that's created off of supporters alone. People that don't know battle rap, I put on, like I said, the K-Shon's built like that, and now they go listen to his whole stream. They go to the fucking Spotify to listen to all his music now. They would have done that if I didn't put him on. That's word of mouth.
Bottom line is
that's off of a supporter. Like you said, bottom line, man. Let's wrap up this catch up because Shorty crazy. She bugging out with her fucking bangs on her wigs and shit.
Video. So
mannequin wigs, man.
Yeah.
Her pink leather pants. Shorty bugging out.
And I'm dropping this whole video. So you already know.